This conference will now be recorded.
Hello guys, welcome back. So now again document posting, but in this segment this time I'm going to explain about the document reversals. So when reversal is needed when we are going to reverse a document. So of course, like in case if you have made any mistake, in the sense like if user has made any mistake, right? I'll tell you guys. See SAP. If you talk about the SAP ERP, right? This is why it is most demanded module and why it is most trusted why it is most demanded ERP in the market and why it is most trusted ERP in the market. Why? Because here in SAP there are certain things on which we are not having any control. Let's suppose if you have made a mistake, you posted transactions. In that case, it doesn't mean that you are going to delete the transaction. Deletion is not possible. If you have made the mistake, it's okay. Now you are going to post a reversal entry against that, so that people will come to know, okay, this is the mistake which is made by user, and then the next transaction got posted in the form of reversal. In this sense, user has reversed these transactions, so both will be visible. So practically, I think if you're having any confusions and all, don't worry. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, see, in SAP or in SAP, let's suppose if SAP has provided you functionality, I'll just show you here. Use FBL3N. So this is how you will be able to get the reports, GL reports I'm talking about. So now look at here, three transactions. In previous session I said, like, let's suppose this 600, some mistake is there in this transaction. So what will happen, guys? So do you think that we are going to delete these transactions? No, deletion is not possible. Once if you have posted any transactions, it will be there in this report. It is going to be there. Deletion is not possible. What you have to do, you have to post another transaction, that is called rectification entry. It means the reversal entry is nothing but rectification entry itself. It means once you reverse these transactions, like let's suppose this is 600, so total balance is 2600, right? Now if you reverse this transaction, then one more line item is going to be created that will have negative value. So 600 plus and 600 minus is going to be, that is going to be offsetted, right? So it's going to be offsetted, and then what will happen? Only 2000 will be the total value. Okay, so the first transaction also will be there, and whenever you are going, and if you post this reversal entry, that is also will be there. So here one more transaction is going to be increased. So one more transaction is going to be increased, guys, but deletion is not possible. If system will allow you to delete the transaction and all, then what will happen, guys? Lots of manipulations will take place, right? Lots of manipulations will take place, and even the users, whoever the users are there, they'll become too much careless. Why? Because like at the time of posting, they know that even if any mistake is there, no worries, we can delete that post, we can delete the transaction, and we can repost, right? So in SAP, deletion is not possible. If you want to delete this transaction permanently, no. Once it is posted, it will be the part of this report. In the sense, if you see the GL balances, it will be there, the line item will be there, but instead of this one, what is happening? The rectification entry means you have to post a reversal entry. How to reverse the transaction, guys? So reversal means, I'll just show you. So what is the transaction code, guys? I think F.08. Let me check it. Sorry. Yes, FB08. FB08 is the transaction code that is going to be used for reversal. Okay, with the help of FB08, we are going to reverse. Now, here the question is, which document number is going to be reversed? Document number 1001. I told you here. You can check the document number. Which document number? 1001. This is going to be reversed. And fiscal year, of course, it is 2020. You have to give 2020. Reversal region, guys. Reversal region means some predefined regions are there that is going to be specified here. 01 means reversal is going to happen in current period itself. Okay, so you can select current 01. This is having certain control also, but again, somewhere like it will be there. So anyway, you just do one thing. Here you give 01 means reversal is going to happen in what to say, current period. If you want to define your own reversal region and all, also is possible, you can define it. Okay, whatever the common reversal regions are there, that can be defined. So here I have selected the standard. You can check here, click on drop down, and you'll be having multiple. I have selected the 0 one as a standard itself. And then what will happen? Simply you need to click on post. If you click on post, now look at here, document number 1003 was posted in company code TM00. Now, so the reversal posting is quite simple, guys. Everybody are going to do, but here, if you have a look here, now look at here, the reversal document got posted against a document type AB. So with the help of this, you will be able to understand that this is a reversal posting, right? This is a reversal posting. If you want to, here you can do one more thing. Let's suppose if you want to give certain narrations, you can double click on this line item. You can click on here edit button, and you can give, let's suppose, reversal of document number 1001, and you can save it. So now here, so you can come to know that, okay, this is a reversal of what? You can click on refresh. So reversal of document number 1001, okay, for this document. And look at here, the total balance is 2000. It got adjusted. It got adjusted. But the question is, look at here, when we are going, when you are going to post a reversal entry, right? So document type AB got generated. So why document type AB got generated? Where you know where it is coming from? How system has, why not SA document type? Why why AB document type got generated? So and how system is able to determine this? So I'll tell you. Very simple logic is there, guys. Look at here, reversal document means this 600 we are going to reverse. This 600 has been posted against which document type, guys? SA document type. Now, if you are going to, and here you are not having options to give any, you're not having options to give any document type, right? And here, look at here, guys, one more thing, mass reversal. You're having options of mass reversal also. You can give here company code, and you can give more document number. If you're having 10 document number, right, you can give here range from or to, or else even you can what to say, all the document number can be copied, and here multiple selections you can keep, and you can click on upload from clipboard. If you have copied all the number, then automatically system is going to paste it here. Okay, so this is how multiple reversal is also possible. Anyway, I'll come back on my requirement, in the sense what I was explaining, guys. Okay, I was talking about the document type, how system is able to determine the document type here, right? AB document type. So I told you, like here, this is we are, what we have done, we have made reversal of this document number 1001. It is posted against SA document type, right? So from SA document type, system is going to determine the reversal document type. If you go to OBA7 and check this SA document type, so what we have specified here, this is standard setting itself, but still look at here, reversal document type AB. It means here we have given an instruction to the system that when any transaction which is posted against SA document type, later on, if due to any reason, if reversal is going to be posted, if the reversal entry is going to be posted, then that reversal transactions are going to be posted against which document type, guys? AB document type. So from here, system is able to identify this AB document type. Okay, so at the time of reversal, what is happening, guys? It is going to be posted against a different document type, that is AB document type. And how system is able to determine this document type, guys? So system is able to determine this AB document type from the document type of original transaction, right? Document type of original transaction. This is what the original transaction is there, right? So, and what is the document type? SA document type. So against SA, what is happening? Already we have specified here that if any reversal is going to be posted against SA document type, then by default system is going to select this AB document type as a reversal document type. Okay, and here there is other benefits. So if you have a look, SA normal JB, this is also JB, this is also JB, this is a reversal document. It means this is a rectification posting. Somewhere we have made a mistake. If you're going to have a look on the text, then people will come to know that, okay, this by mistake, the 600 was posted. Now user has posted a reversal entry. This is what the benefit of reversal entry, guys. This is how you have to post the reversal entry. In case of any mistake, you cannot delete the transactions. You have to post a reversal entry. So what is the disadvantage we can say here? So one more line item is going to increase, right? In order to rectify your mistake, what is happening, guys? Let's suppose uh, by mistake you have written something here, right? By mistake you have written something here. Now in order to delete it, what is happening? Permanent deletion is not possible. People are saying that you have to use whitener. So whitener means what, guys? It's like here we have made a mistake here. Now it is not possible to delete. So if you are going to make reversal posting, then one more line item is going to appear. So right now total line items are 4. But the balance, whatever the overall balance is there, guys, that is going to be adjusted easily by system. So that's all in this session, guys. This is all about the reversal. Next session, I'm going to explain few more things that is called whole document, part document. Very interesting topic, guys. I'll give everything in details.